Nano's going to try something new. This is a YouTube video, and I'm going to see if I can read and turn the pages, and you can see the book. This is a book that says, Guess How Much I Love You. Little nut brown hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that big nut brown hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess about that, said big nut brown hare. This much, said little nut brown hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big nut brown hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much. That is a lot, thought little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said big nut brown hare. That is very, very high, thought little nut brown hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then little nut brown hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree with the trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. All the way up to my toes. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. That was a really big swing, like Grandpa would swing you, right? I love you as high as I can hop. Bouncing up and down, hoppity, 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 hop. I love you as high as I can hop, said Big Brown Nut Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. See how they touch the branches above? That's good hopping, thought Little Brown Hare. I wish I could hop that high. And then it says, I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river, cried Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hills. That's how Nana loves you, because I love you far from far, far away. That is very far, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He almost was too sleepy to think any more. Then he looked beyond the big thorn bush and into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. I love you all the way to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said the big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far indeed. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night, very sweetly. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. The end.